Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Fishing AT. As you can probably tell, I'm fishing back at Chesil Beach, Ferrybridge end. It's been 3 weeks since my last trip out. Been away on holiday with the family, just got back a couple of days ago, so come down to the big beach just to see what we can catch. It's Wednesday the 21st of September. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. High tide is 4 o'clock, and the plan is obviously fish till about probably 10, half past 10 tonight. Got a bit of a day tomorrow, so I can't leave it too late today. As you can see, it's very calm. There's virtually no breeze, southwesterly 5 at most. It's a small tide, neap tide, less than 1 meter of tide rise, so that's I don't know, maybe not a good thing. But there's plenty of people here, which is good, and hopefully there'll be some fish to show up in the coming few hours. Well, the rigs today, I'm using pulley pennels, relatively short lengths, about 24 inches, size 4 to size 2 on the pulleys, and also got a 1 up, 1 down rig. Again, sort of size 2 sort of hooks. Baits today, I've got ragworm and some frozen blacks, and that was provided by Real Fun Fishing at Portishead, and I've also got some squid and bluey as well as fish baits. Pretty quiet, been fishing for about an hour and a half, haven't had any bites. So while it's quiet, just have a few spins for mackerel, see if there's any around. I've got a little Dexter wedge lure and a couple of hooks with silver paper on, and just see if I can pick anything up. Haven't seen anything caught yet as such from people fishing above me or fishing below. I walked about 1.2 kilometres, didn't feel very energetic today. So I've walked about 1.2 kilometres from the car park towards Ambassadeur. So essentially in front of the bird sanctuary. And the water is absolutely gin clear, crystal clear. No colour in it at all today. Haven't seen any bait fish or anything, so no evidence of any mackerel or anything like that on the surface, and certainly no bait fish close in. So we'll see how we go. It's a lovely day, just nice to be out, and hopefully we'll have something to show you later on. So baits are coming back pretty much untouched so far. It's about an hour to high tide now. Not using sort of pop-ups at all. As I say, the baits are not being touched. So I'm trying to put it out as far as I can, which for me is only probably about 60-70 yards. Still plenty of time yet. Lovely day. This breeze occasionally just blows through, but nothing really to speak of. It's pretty flat calm. It's warm. It was 20 degrees C when I left the car park, so probably going to be quite a warm end to the day. And as I say, these 2 rods here are basically pulley pennels with worm and squid, and then the rod there on its own is basically just got 2 hook. Not sure what those little things were going past there. A little flock or something. Anyway, fingers crossed for a little bit of action. So just on my pulley pennel rigs, you can see I'm fishing 170 grams of lead, but I don't really need that today because there's virtually no tide or pull at all. I've got a breakaway imp here on the bottom. Obviously then my hook length, so I got size Not sure what they are, size 2s, relatively short, might be 18-inch pulley there, and the slider bead there that clips onto my link on my leader. So that's basically the rig I'm using. It hits the water obviously, and then it flies away like that. Keep plugging away. So just got bluey and squid on that one. Little ledger rig, 2-hook ledger rig. And left the mackerel feathers out with a little bit of squid on each hook. Just let that roll around to see if that can entice anything to bite. But very quiet. It's an hour after high tide now. As I say though, it's very small tide, so less than a metre rise and fall today, but the tides are building. We'll see. Well, I was just rebaiting this hook, and I've got this whelk or whatever on here. I don't know whether that counts as a species or not. It's a good 5 grams, I think. Oh, interesting. Whether that saves a blank or not, I don't know. Well, I suppose they all count. I just casted out a double sand deal, and I thought that's odd. It had got really slack very quickly, and the bloody mackerel had picked it up straight away. So if my whelk didn't beat the blank, then my mackerel has. So got a little bit of fresh bait that I can use now. So yeah, there we go. Been feathering for ages this afternoon, and a double sand deal catches a mackerel. Fishing's a great leveller. After probably fluking that mackerel next cast, I thought, wang it out, big cast, massive crack off. Anyway, that's life. Well, it's 7:30. It's still really quiet. Other than that absent-minded mackerel that took double sand eel intended for something else. Nothing. No bites. Nothing. So as you can see, it's getting dark now. Sun has set. And if you've watched my videos, and thank you if you have, and if you've liked and subscribed, that's great. Really appreciate that. And I've posted 8 videos so far, and I've had a different fish on the cover photo of each video. I've had plaice, small-eyed ray, bass, conger, bream, taupe, dogfish, and something else. Can't remember what it is. And on my 9th video, I don't really want to put a mackerel on the front, so hopefully I'll catch something in the next couple of hours. I'm going to be packing up about 10:30. So yeah, cod was the other one I caught the last time I was here. So hopefully I'll catch something other than a mackerel, which would be not the best thing to put on. As usual down here in Chesil, absolutely gorgeous sunset. I did a slow-mo, whether that comes out of the sun setting. Might show me scuttling around, sorting the rods out and stuff like that, but it's absolutely beautiful here, so calm, no wind. Baits have started to sort of come back a little bit stripped now, which is odd, but I'm not seeing any sort of bites or anything, so whether that's crabs or very small fish, I don't know. There was some activity on the surface of the water. Didn't look like mackerel, a little bit too gentle, but something was showing. But I tried spinning through them and couldn't get anything. So just the solitary mackerel on the sand here. So still a couple more hours. Hopefully we can get something to show you. If not, you'll just have to appreciate the absolute gorgeous sunset that we've got here today. Well, I suppose they all count. Here's an absolute tiny conger eel, about as thick as my thumb. Made a right mess of my trace. Nice and lively, so we're going to put him back. Well, I've waited quite a long time to catch something pretty unusual. Oh, you can see that. I think that's a cuttlefish. Had a couple of really weird bites. I actually had a bream on the bottom hook, which I've put back, taken a photograph of that. But wow, that's certainly a first for me. Don't know what to say really. I'm pretty chuffed. I'm gonna put him back because he's lovely colours. Hopefully he'll go back okay. Not quite sure how I'm going to get him back in, but anyway, let's make sure we can try and get him back to fight another day. Well, it's 10 o'clock and I'm just calling it a night. It was pretty slow going all day. Got a little bit more interesting after dark. Caught that cuttlefish and bream on a 2-hook flapper. I put the cuttlefish back. He swam around for a long time on the surface. I watched him, but I think he eventually did get away. I was saying earlier on really about you know, having 8 videos, 8 different fish on the cover photos, and hoping that I didn't have to have a mackerel. But anyway, I'll be able to put a cuttlefish on the front of that. Not many people probably can have a cuttlefish bream combo as a catch. So I'm pretty it's always luck in it. So pretty chuffed with that. I had a small conger, a small pouting, had that bream, cuttlefish and a mackerel. So lots of different species. Had that whelk. I hooked a whelk in the flesh as well. I'll have that as well. So yeah, an unusual session. Sorry, my light's just gone out. An unusual session, very slow, but thoroughly enjoyable. So thanks for watching, and if you want to subscribe then please do so, appreciate that, and I'll catch you all again soon. Thanks everyone, take care, bye.